Hi, let's take a look at the news that's given out today, and we'll start with the anime news. So we have the character design for the main character Kondo Yu. So this is his usual costume, and we have the cross-dress version. Right, looks like a totally different character. Right, so we will have more information when the anime is out. Next, let's go for the comics. So for Minivan, you'll be looking at a new character called Seruka. Right, it will play a important role in the comic. Right, and not only that, we will have a new anime project for Minivan, so do check it out. Next, we will have another new web comic that's featuring the daily life of units on Cray. So the timeline is set at the 3000, which is in the overdress era, and it will start from 23rd April. Right, next for the comic for Vanguard Turnabout, Book 1, which will be releasing on 8th of April, will include one copy of Bluish Flame Prominence Glare. Alright, so for Go Paladin fans, do take note, right? Bluish Flame Prominence Glare will be back. And let's go for the product news. So we'll start off with Token Rumble Collab Set. Alright, so on the 22nd of May, we'll have the first title collab trial deck. And the deck will include 50 cards and 2 power counter and a paper play sheet. Next, we have the booster, which is releasing on the same day. Right, with 7 cards per pack and 12 packs per box, which is EB size. Right, and just like the online game, right, we have 5 first Vanguard, 5 starter sword, which is the image that's shown over here. Next, you include all 92 sword that's released all the way till December 2020 in the online game. And the first Vanguard, all 5 of them, will have a special SSR, right, which are signed by the voice actor. And all cards in this set will include TRR, Token Rumble Rare, which is a special foiling like this. Right, so Token Rumble fan, do take note. And since they recently announced the localization for the game in the English version, so we can actually look forward to it coming to the English Vanguard, I hope. Right, next, let's take a look at the news for the 5 start decks. Right, so today we get to see some of the review image for all 5 start deck, and we can see that they actually can be formed into one picture. So we'll start off with Dragon Empire. Alright, and next let's take a look at the Dark States. Alright, so all 6 cards can be put together into one picture. Next, we have the Cater Sanctuary. Alright, have the Royal Paladin Field. And after that, we have the Stoichia. And not forgetting Brandgate. Alright, so that's the review for the trial deck cards. Next, let's take a look at another new product, which will be the Festival Collection 2021. Alright, so this will be for the overdress series. First of all, there's only 3 cards per pack, 10 packs per box. There's a total of 55 types of triple R, with 45 of them are reprints, and 30 SPs, which are also reprints. Right, so what's so special about this set? First of all cards in this set are in triple R. Secondly, each box will include all 10 new cards, so 1 card per pack. And all the trigger units from each trial deck, start deck will be reprinted with foils. Alright, so for players that love to full foil their deck, really do take note of this. And as for the SP, here's a spoiler image for the SP. Alright, so it will be a full art with borderless. So fans do take note. Alright, so that's for the new products for cards. Now let's take a look at the card supplies. So we have 5 new sleeves featuring the Ace monster from the start deck. And we have 5 deck holder collection, right? So V2, which means it can take around 80 cards, 70 to 80 cards after double sleeves. Right, now we have additional news for the over trigger. Right, so let's take a look. So first of all, we have a better explanation. So let's take an example. Right, so first of all, for over trigger, right, when you trigger the unit, first of all, we will get to draw 1, give a unit power plus 100 million, and this card get removed from play. Right, so it cannot be used in game anymore. It don't exist in this game until you end the game. Right, so if this card gets triggered by during drive check, so if I drive check just now like this, okay, I can actually give another 100 million to another unit like this. Alright, so in the case where I get let's say I was dealt damage, so my opponent deal damage, trigger damage check, over trigger 1 million, draw 1, this card get removed, so it will not go to the damage zone. Right, in the case where you were to take 2 damage, let's say your opponent were to crit when you're 5th damage like this, so the first one, over trigger, remove, 2nd damage. Right, so it only negates 1 damage, and it doesn't matter whether your damage is more than or less than your opponent. Right, so that's the basic clarification for over trigger. Next, we have a preview of one of the nation trigger. Right, so this is from Dragon Empire, Dragvets. So for the additional effect, when you trigger, you actually can stand one of your Vanguard. Right, so to put it in action is basically Vanguard attacks, over trigger, right, just a proxy. So first of all, 100 million, draw 1, this card get removed, and restand your Vanguard. Alright, so that's for the Dragon Empire, and all other nations will have their own respective dragon like this. So do look forward to it, and we'll see you again next week.